Hello, I'm Joy Holt, and you're watching the 18 WJTS News. In our first story tonight, you won't have to go far to find local industry that provides charitable goodwill to their community as Holiday World hosted its 25th annual Play Day. Yesterday at Holiday World, it was nothing but smiling faces as the local theme park hosted over 3,500 area children with disabilities, with school groups from throughout southern Indiana, southern Illinois, and western Kentucky participating in the day's event. Throughout the Play Day, children enjoyed all the perks of Holiday World as it was dedicated to everything they needed, along with an Easter Seals ambassador who was on hand to demonstrate a new wheelchair accessible carousel that will be available this summer season. Holiday World donated all the Play Day admissions, which were the combined total of an $11 donation by each person, bringing this year's gift to approximately $38,000 in proceeds to be donated to the Easter Seals Rehabilitation Center. Easter Seals serves more than 5,500 children and adults with disabilities from a 30-county area. The donated contributions to the Rehabilitation Center will fund 2 projects, with the first project dedicated to completing improvements at Wills Way Playground at the Easter Seals Rehabilitation Center's therapeutic preschool. The playground was recently named in memory of Holiday World and Splash and Safari's late president, Will Cook, and his positive can-do attitude, where there's a will, there's a way. Funds for the second project will focus on updating furnishings, equipment, and supplies for Easter Seals Milestones Children Development Center that provides inclusive early care and education for up to 200 children of differing abilities, 6 weeks to 6 years old. Holiday World's president and CEO, Matt Eckert, shared why this is a favorite day for everyone involved.
We close the park down specifically for them, and we want to make sure that we give them a dedicated experience to have a day in the park all to themselves so they can do things that they might not normally be able to do on a regular operating day. This is by far my favorite day of the season, and it's our employees' favorite day of the season too, just because for the families and the kids themselves that come in, just looking at the happiness and the excitement on their faces just by being here, and then when they get on a ride or they interact with the host or hostess, just seeing the joy in their face makes everything worth it.
With the Play Day this year, Holiday World debuted its newly added calming room located at the park's facility. The room will be provided for children who experience sensory issues. Along with the new addition of the calming room, there have been 3 more rides made fully accessible for individuals who use wheelchairs. Pam Kirk, an ambassador with the Easter Seals Rehabilitation Center, shared how Holiday World strives to make the park a positive experience for everyone and how the Play Day is so important to these area families.
One of the reasons Play Day is so special is that it's a day when kids with disabilities can just be kids. So much of the time when they're out in the community, they may face a lot of challenges. Today there's no challenge for them at all. The challenge is to have as much fun as you possibly can, and Holiday World makes that easy. Today, it's the beginning of lots of great projects at Easter Seals, and it's a super special day for all the kids that are here. Holiday World is open just for them. The staff can take extra time. So many of the rides are accessible, but the kids can take their time. They can, they don't have to worry about crowds, lines. They can just have fun at their own pace, and it's a wonderful day for them. And I know if you see the faces of the kids who are here today, you can tell it brings them a lot of joy.
Including this year's gift, Holiday World has donated approximately $442,000 in Play Day proceeds to the Easter Seals Rehabilitation Center since 1993. Those donations have supported life-changing programs, provided much-needed therapy equipment, and funded thousands of therapy sessions for tri-state children with disabilities. At the Easter Seals Rehabilitation Center, no one is turned away due to an inability to pay for therapy. Holiday World's support helps to make a profound positive difference in the lives of tri-state individuals with disabilities every day. The soon-to-be newly designated trail at the Lincoln Boyhood National Memorial is a combination of adventure and scavenger hunts aimed at encouraging learning opportunities for kids. The Lincoln Boyhood National Memorial has partnered with the Blue Ridge Parkway Foundation to designate a Kids in Parks track trail at the memorial. This new track trail is about a mile-long loop in the northern part of the park and was currently serving as the park's nature trail. With the new program in place, it will now feature self-guided brochures brochures and signs, along with the opportunity for kids to earn prizes from the foundation for tracking their adventures. Mike Kapp, the Chief of Interpretation of Resource Management for the park, gave an overview of Blue Ridge Parkway Foundation and how the idea for designated kids trails came to light.
The Blue Ridge Parkway Foundation, working with the Park Service there, developed a program where they designate existing trails as part of this Kids in Parks track trail program. And what that means is that these designated trails, there's a website that the Parkway Foundation maintains where kids can go and they can actually kind of do activities and then get prizes from the foundation for doing activities actually out on the trail. So the program has been active in state parks and county parks and city parks as well as national parks, primarily in the east. I found out about the program about a year or so ago and contacted the foundation to determine how to get it involved, and then was able to get some funding to cover the costs that are part of it as well. So they are working with us now to designate one of our trails as a tracks trail as part of their program.
These types of programs have been active for many years in city, county, and state parks, as well as national parks, mainly in the east. After hearing about these trails, work went into establishing funding and working with Blue Ridge Parkway to bring kids track trails to southern Indiana. The Lincoln Boyhood National Memorial will be the first site in Indiana to have such a kid-inspired interactive trail. The trail will be unique as it will not only focus on the natural science of the area, but also on the historical relevance of how the resources would have impacted the pioneers that settled in the region. The park will be celebrating the official designation of the Kids in Parks Track Trail on Saturday, May 20th at 11 a.m. Central Time, and would like to invite the public to come out and attend. A park ranger will give a guided hike on the newly designated trail. In addition to the guided hike at various locations along the trail, volunteers from the Purdue Extension Office will be on hand at learning activity stations set up for young and old alike to learn more about birds, along with how to make a birdhouse at home. There will also be stations with volunteers that will provide education on how to identify trees, leaves, animal habitats in nature, and how to make a seed ball for growing plants at home. The Lincoln Boyhood National Memorial is located off of Indiana Highway 162 in Lincoln City. For more information, you can contact the park at 812-937-4541. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with your weather outlook and extended 5-day forecast right after this.